Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Management Snippets, episode number 7. This time over, we will discuss about Dunning-Krugers. What is a Dunning-Kruger? Before getting into that, let me just give you an background of this. In my long career of 27 to 28 years, I've seen many people as part of my team. Some of them, we call them go-getters, very positive, enthusiastic people. And then you also have the other extreme, where people are totally negative minded. We call them naysayers. Then we also have normal people in between here and there, leaning towards either ends. And the most dangerous set of people that I've come across is a particular variety called Dunning-Krugers, which I call, or otherwise we call them know-it-all people. Okay? People who think that they know everything. I'll just give you an example of how this goes, and then why the name Rani Kruger. That is because of two professors of Cornell University who did a research in 1999. Uh, they are David Dunning and Justin Kruger, who did a study about how people doesn't know about what they don't know, right? Who has a false confidence. Or people who doesn't know their own limitations. Their study was based on why people or how people doesn't know their limitations. And they came out with a study and a result, which I will be showing it as a slide later. Before that, drawing a simile with the driving experience we all have gone through. We all have learned driving. And then when we start driving, we need a trainer beside us, and then we are all apprehensively tense behind the wheels. Now, as and when the time progresses, we are somehow confident, and then we get the license, and then we don't need a trainer, but still we are very afraid of taking the car onto the road all alone. But still, we somehow pull it off because we are very cautious. We take extra care and all. And then as the time progresses, again, our confidence grows. And then we think that now, yes, now I've learned the art of driving. Now I can drive anywhere. This is the time when we face accidents. Okay, so once we go through this phase wherein we are the most vulnerable and we often face accidents, then we come to know we realize that no, there is still more to driving. We are not yet done with it. Then we become cautious again. And then over a period of time, say for 10, 15, 20 years, then we know that, yes, now we know driving somehow. That too, we say that every day is a learning experience, and still nobody will say that, yes, I know everything about driving. Okay, but we can still say that I'm a confident driver. Now, coming back to the topic, Dunning and Kruger, they drew a graph wherein on the y-axis they plotted the confidence of a person, and the x-axis was wisdom. So initially when somebody is learning a subject, his confidence is at its lowest ebb, obviously because of he doesn't know anything, he's just learning. And then as the learning progresses over a period of short time, the confidence peaks, and this is at a time when the person thinks that he knows everything. Okay, and then over a period of another some more time, the person again the confidence comes down. That is when he does so many blunders, and then finally realizes that no, it is a false inhibition that I was knowing everything, but there's much more to it than what I'm knowing. Then the confidence again slides down, it goes again down, and then finally with course of time, he gains confidence back, not to the highest point, but it plateaus. And this plateau is called the plateau of sustainability, whereas the earliest peak, the peak that the person came to the confidence came to just after he started learning, it's called the peak of Mount Stupid. Okay, the peak of Mount Stupid, and now person eventually arrives at the plateau of sustainability. So, as and when a person arrives at the plateau of sustainability, one can say that, yes, I know somewhat about the subject now. You can call me an expert. So, this is what was about this episode, wherein we should be avoiding these people who are know it all people, or who are people who are going through this part of the curve. because they are the most vulnerable to make mistakes. They would make such a big blunder that the whole team will be in big deep trouble. So make sure that if you are going through the Dunning-Kruger path, then make sure that you're not boasting about your knowledge. You should be extra cautious about whatever you're saying, and till the time you reach the plateau of sustainability, you should not be talking around like an expert. And if you have such people in your team, you better prevail upon them, and then make sure that these people start speaking only after they reach the plateau of sustainability. So that was the bottom line this time. How to deal with Dunning Krugers. Thank you so much.